And you look at this Kings roster,
No,
and Greg,
nigga,
you can
I'm
see
talking
the youth
about
movement is in full effect.
Yeah,
you
and
been
Buddy Hield
acting like a
headlines the
female.
group as he comes over in that Cousins trade. Scal Abyssier.
You get in your little mood swings talking about we be trying to replace you and shit.
And Willie Cauley-Stein
You
also
act like a
big
nigga do
part
that shit on
of this
purpose.
team's future. And then getting Fox as a rookie to kind of run the ship, another great building block. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Hill, he's
Sometimes
checked in
you
for Anthony
don't.
Davis. And a change for Sacramento. Malcolm Delaney, he's checked in for Fox. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New Orleans leading by 7.
Man, yes you could,
And
dude.
here is DJ. He's got 9.
Yes, I know how good you can play on fucking 2K.
And DJ throws it down hard.
Look at the show of force from DJ, demonstrating what an awesome athlete he is on these dunks.
The Kings trail by 9.
How you playing the 2-on-2?
Delaney kicks to
Try to play like that.
Cauley-Stein
Well,
with the screen for
when you get those
Bogdanovich. There's the triple. It's held in by Diallo.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one drops for him.
See, when I get on the phone,
Sacramento's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the
bad
first.
luck.
Timeout is called.
On the
First of
phone
the
and
game
on
for
the game at
Sacramento.
the same time.
And the Kings,
Might
for
go
so
play
long, have
WWE.
not been active in free agency. You have to like the moves this organization has made to bring in some vets in the offseason. Randolph and Hill bring a lot of experience.
Oh, I ain't got time to be playing online, dude.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Here's Delaney.
Man, you don't want that, dog.
Playing so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Cauley-Stein, a screen. Three-pointer, Hield. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And Greg, the Kings wanted to have veteran leaders, and that's what they've got right now.
And the Kings are in a rebuild mode, and you need vets to lead that process. Show the youngsters the right way to do things. And I think the Kings have started to make some very savvy moves here as they begin this rebuild. Yeah, and the Pelicans, after making the playoffs in
I ain't never playing that
2015,
rule
had some
before.
high
Glory.
expectations with
That just
superstar
hit all
Anthony Davis,
fucking
but last year was a bit of a disappointment, and it forced them to kind of pull the trigger and go out and
Trying to
land
find a
DeMarcus
fucking
Cousins.
opponent.
So their fortunes now, I think, are going to be held by those two anchors on the front line.
They don't give you
Greg, what
fucking
would
a
you say is the key
WWE
for the Pelicans to
superstar.
get back in
You
the
playing
playoff
against somebody
mix?
else created
There's
superstar.
several. I think rebounding was a big problem. The trade for Cousins should help in that area. And every team needs more shooting. But I think in particular, this group does. And then first and foremost, look, you got to stay healthy. Hard to figure out what you have when you never get a chance to see it.
Here's DJ. The Kings getting the bucket. And DJ throws it down hard.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game.
What you talking about, the
Right
box?
off the opening tip, they've been relentless. And this style of play
Nigga.
can be hard to come back against.
So it's Sacramento following the score by New Orleans.
Shit,
Cauley-Stein,
I
a
spent
screen.
like, it felt like 100 and something.
Outside
BT.
Bogdanovich.
Well,
6 to shoot.
100,000
Over DJ.
BT on the box.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's DJ missing.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. And the shot goes down. Papagiannis has got his second basket.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance.
Oh, you on live?
To that layup.
I thought this nigga was playing
Collins dishes to
WWE.
Rondo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Kings trail by 9. In the corner, it's Hield. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Hollins. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Even when you get a hand up, DJ finds him.
One of my friends on WWE 17. You on 18. I got 36. I got 36 friends online right now. Wait until everybody get off.
What concentration? He is too tough to stop in the paint.
Well, the NBA has some great advanced scouts who know how to help a team prepare for an opponent. When you played, Chris, what kind of information would you be given with a team that was coming up on the schedule or the game that night that was important for you?
Well, wow, my rookie year, I remember the first time I got a scouting, the playoff scouting report, and I had to understand how many times the player I was playing against would shoot over his right shoulder as opposed to his left shoulder, and the percentage of the times he liked it on the left box as opposed to the right box. And really just knowing the guys and understanding the habits, and so you really need that to give you confidence, because as I said, you can't check one player. It's just so hard to do. So what do you have to do? You have to check their tendencies, so maybe you can beat him to the spot that he likes before he can, because if he gets there, he's just going to destroy you. Scouting reports are everything to understand your opponent and your opposing team.
Did you keep, Chris, a mental notebook, or would you have a notebook that you would write in to keep track of these players, the guys you would face?
I had a mental notebook. The teams would give us physical notebooks, but I would just kind of read them and make my mental notes. You get to see guys so often.
You got 2K18 for that?
If you don't kind of understand who a player is that night before you play him, it might be
too late. Do you
play? New Orleans leading by 8. Rondo kicks to DJ. And it's denied. We've got 108 left to play here in the first. Here's Delaney looking for his first basket still in this one.
Get off my phone.
There's a good screen. Here's Bogdanovich. Paulie Stein. And it's DJ with the rebound. Hollins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the pass to Hill. Rondo off the pick from Hollins. Floats one. Wells wide open. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I play Universe.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Delaney. He's covered by Rondo. Paulie Stein, a screen. Now here's Hield. Defense right on him. Over Wells. Again, the miss by the King.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
And the shot is good. Wells has got 5.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. New Orleans on top, up by 10. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Paulie Stein, Bogdanovich out there with Hield, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. Just an incredible number of points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
First one falls for him.
When DJ isn't grooving off the court to his tunes, he's locked in on the floor. A special player with a fantastic skills.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis is checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Chandler Parsons, who's checked in for Heel. Here's Delaney. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Parsons kicks to Stein. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. And you look at Hollins, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I would have to agree. The thing that impresses me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Darius Miller, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 12.
Well, perhaps the biggest thing is that Coach Yager is providing the Kings stability in the coaching position. First time a coach has been here for multiple years since 2012. Consistency is a key in helping this team get back on track.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook.
Just go to the damn
GM. Now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. To the paint.
Man, you been all 3 titles.
Oh, and when Labissiere is that close to the bucket, I mean, the D is done for. Like,
is the Universe champion, is the Intercontinental champion, I think, and the tag team, man. They're gonna give you a tag team partner.
And with Jaeger coming to the Kings, part of why they wanted him is because he had success and a track record before becoming available.
You act like you gonna hold all 3 belts at the same fucking time while you coming out. Whatever belt you going for, that's a belt that they gonna fucking put around your waist.
They set the pick.
Come on, dude. I had the Universe champion and the tag team champions, dude.
For the 3. He's off on that one, and New Orleans will go the other way with it.
No.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Man, that's 12, man. All that game.
That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You can't let DJ get comfortable down on the block. He's superb at reading the defense and cashing in deep inside.
And it was 13. He was able to bring out 2 championships at the same time.
You know,
I think it was 13 to 14. One of them.
In their last outing.
And Chris, as your career progressed, your free throw shooting percentage jumped up about 20 points higher than when you started. That's not the case for a lot of players. Just how hard is it for a big man to improve their free throw shooting throughout their career?
Well, Kev, that's probably one of the things I'm proudest of is that I have the record for going from words to that best improvement. And I worked out hard. I had a shooting coach, Buzz. We worked out every summer. I would take him everywhere with me, Kev. I mean,
really?
I would take this guy to the
soon as you turn in whatever the fucking name is,
wait outside the bathroom
that
everywhere.
First fucking door.
That summer, I wanted him, with me because you have to focus and concentrate on it. You think about it, you have to change not only your mental habits, your repetition, but your thought process. So step 1 is the figuring out that shot. Step 2 is how many repetitions.
Man, go talk to Stephanie.
She will be sitting at the fucking game time atmosphere. You really can't unless you punish yourself in the summer with running. So if you have to do a suicide every one you miss, or it was just so much work and intensity on it because you have to build up so much trust. Because the reason why guys shoot bad free throws, they don't trust that they shoot a different way every time. And it was fun becoming better at that, but that's probably one of the toughest things I've ever done was get better at shooting free throws because the concentration and the time allowed
Did it go down like I said it went down? Who's gonna go down?
New Orleans leading by 15. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, makes it off the glass.
But you had to fight against the Rock and Triple H at WrestleMania.
Had an answer for him this quarter.
Outside Bogdanovich. Parsons for 3. And it's DJ with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bogdanovich with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Collins with the block.
DJ is solid at knowing when to leap up for the block shots. Got to be careful with shooting when he's around.
Jumps up, and DJ throws it down hard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
I don't know why I'm not going to play WWE yet.
Bogdanovich against Nelson. The feed to Fox.
He
dishes it
to
to
might sound stupid, but I'm addicted to WWE, dude.
Doubled by Hollins. Parsons for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah.
Parsons got 6.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy
and my
with
mom,
on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Nelson, the pass to
not
DJ.
Getting off WWE. What the fuck?
Out to Nelson. Now here's DJ. Covered by Parsons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Well, yeah, some of my best memories were playing for the Kings during the early 2000s. The way we played together, the passing, our ball movement, our system, it was amazing.
Both free throws good from Hollins. And Chris, I know many Kings fans are longing for a return to glory. Those teams that you were on, easily the best for Sacramento.
Yeah, it took a lot to turn the organization around. We had to do it from the locker room and kind of change the culture there. And so it was great to have a guy like Vlade be there with me from the beginning. He, Jay, Will, Patience. So it was fun starting something, and it's going to be great watching.
In the corner, it's Nelson. He kicks to Hollins.
I ain't gonna lie, that's all.
And Hollins with the stop.
DJ plays with a lot of confidence. When he slashes to the rim, he's looking to get all the way to the cup.
Song, like in 2003.
The Kings trail by 20.
One of them.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
We had to clean up.
Greg from his one-and-done season at Kentucky, leading college basketball in block shots. We knew Anthony Davis could dominate defensively, but did you have any idea he'd be this good offensively?
None. I mean, with this length and
I'm telling you, dude, my mama was like, man, if he don't shut up, he was like, Jamal.
Now, granted, this was a guy that at one point was recruited to
play point guard. Out of nowhere, he's like, I'm walking on sunshine
with his skill set. Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well,
I think the first thing
he started saying the rest of the song.
There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Wow, ain't nothing feels good. Hey, all right now.
New Orleans making some changes here. Morris checked in for Allen.
She like, Jamal, shut the fuck up. I was like, yeah, that shit was funny.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio, and stolen by Miller. Holiday against Fox. Miller dishes to DJ.
Always bring it up.
And Hollins with the stop.
No, it's never really easy.
I got a lot of
fucking see how he goes right at the D, bouncing off the contact and maintaining his body control.
Most of them deals with my brother. Well, most of them deals with my brother.
He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Me, my brother, and my cousin was in a house and was playing wrestling.
Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6.
Me and my brother had like these
Parsons for 3.
wooden
That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Me and my brother always
that's 2 bombs in a row.
And like we was wrestling on his bed. My cousin picked my me and my brother picked my cousin up with like a side little slam.
And Hollins with the stuff.
And all of a sudden, that bitch just caved in. And the story we told my mama was, man, Steve sat on the bed and that bitch just caved in.
Fox with it.
She was like, oh, that big back bitch.
No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. Another 3 for Sacramento.
My brother was he was always the thick one in the family. Like really like muscular thick.
Here's DJ. Second chance shot. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 7.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Fox. Labissiere with the screen for Fox. Bounces high off the rim and flops.
It's not
just
me
the mid-range shooting of Fox. Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
No, my cousin. Only thing that pissed my mama off is when he hug her too tight. My mama, she's short and he got taller than her.
He goes. Oh, look at him punish that rim. Now, here's Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
And you look at Hollins, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
You got to respect the versatile offensive game, DJ. He can score from anywhere. D can't let him get comfortable.
And what month was that? 3 months ago?
Over Miller. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pelicans leading by 22. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Fox kicks to Labissiere. The dish to Fox. Here's the screen. Here's Kufis. It's rebounded by New Orleans. DJ's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by DJ. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Labissiere, the screen. Will it go? That one a little long.
But he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Now here's DJ. Not a lot of room. Misses from close range. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Inside, here's Miller. Kufis with the block. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Parsons' shot is off.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
DJ passes to Miller. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Kufis, covered by Miller. Now Kufis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Off the screen. It's rebounded by New Orleans. DJ's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off this court.
Back to Holiday. Floats it up for Davis.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. Bogdanovich against Moore.
But you can't whip like me. Can't Millie rock like me. Can't sexy walk like me. Can't hit the quan like me. Hey, bet you can drop like me. Can't hit the folks like me. Can't nay like me. They do little stuff like me. Like, nope.
Sends it back.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Nope. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
To the wing right side. Parsons outside. Labissiere with the screen for Parsons. Over Howens. Kufis kicks to Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go from the corner. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
When I step up on the scene and all he did is chuck it.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
I could do it with my
Pelicans on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, fast start. Already have a double-double in the first half. So do you think the defense is going to start to focus on you more in the second?
Do your thing. Do your thing. Better hop to the right, better hop to the left.
You know, if they do, just make sure to keep the ball hopping.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey. I say, boom, break it down. Hey.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, it comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way.
Holiday and Moore, the guards.
Hey, turn off.
Diallo out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Hollins in at the 3.
Still okay.
That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Labissiere, the screen. Kufis dishes to Fox. He used that pick to get in close.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. He plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
Just my cat didn't take it down.
Greg, you ask a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. Maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
And Chris, when you play, you're known as a guy at your size who can rip and roll, take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players on his team that can knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you can get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that 2-guard in transition, and let them score, and you be the facilitator.
3-pointer heel. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Parsons got 3 assists tonight.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
Part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd
I
like
know
to force someone
you
else
a grown
to
one, man.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, that's just a great start to the half for them. Their offense is clicking, and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
Fox kicks to Kufis. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Shot from 12. Again, Sacramento.
Oh, they can't miss their 3rd make in a row to begin the half.
I want to know why my move not working when I'm moving.
So far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Here's
Hollins. And DJ throws it down.
Lord.
And when the score is as lopsided as
it is,
you can see they smell blood in the water. My man is going for the jugular.
Feeds it to Heel. Pass to Parsons. Kicks to Labissiere. Over Davis. Here's Kufis. Rejected by Hollins.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down.
to the middle. Here's Davis, and there's the foul.
You don't foul him, old bitch ass.
And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Remember on the wall.
Thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. The Kings shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Hield. High post, Cauley-Stein. Parsons outside.
Put your on. Let me see. Yeah, let him get him right back to this.
Cauley-Stein with a screen on Holiday. Fox, 4 on the clock. Parsons for 3, and the foul called on Scalabissiere. That's his third foul of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Wells, he's checked in for more. Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Sacramento. Malcolm Delaney comes in for Fox. Here's DJ. It's stolen by Hield. Parsons with it. Now guarded by DJ.
That bitch broke. That bitch only got...
Delaney. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Parsons attacking. Parsons can't get that one to fall. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Diallo. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for New Orleans. And the free throw, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Personality.
Parsons passes to Delaney.
Man, why you stop playing?
There's a screen.
Just business.
Lock at 6. Parsons for 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
That's why I got an 8.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Hollins dishes to Wells. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Delaney. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now here's Hield. Tight defense on him. Delaney kicks to Papagiannis. A floater. Hield can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for DJ.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but
only
look at
must see how many times I missed
them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
New Orleans making a switch here. And both free throws good for DJ. And you look at the level of talent in the NBA now, some great players. But we've heard others say the league is watered down. How do you view that statement?
Well, I don't think you can compare eras. I think it's great to argue and have fun with them and debate them, but, you know, very sincerely, unless someone can play against each other, it's just a wasted argument. There's different eras, there's different rules.
The Kings trail by 21. Fox with it. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. DJ number 1.
Shoot.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders.
That's what dunk on your team.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Man, fuck y'all with a slick dick. So out, man, no click. Can't fuck with a thick dick.
He feeds it to Fox. LaBissiere with the screen for Fox. Over Holiday.
Ski first. Boy, look at her jump off. I hope she lands feet first.
But he's got time to find his rhythm, and if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Here's DJ, and DJ.
Yeah, my homie's there.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They set the screen down low. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Hield. Hield's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Holiday kicks to Hollins. And Hollins with the stop.
I mean, he is
hot side because the nigga never chillin'.
Let's face it, they have not brought.
I just do a 30 ditching boy, overgrind, overshine.
They're shooting well, 52%.
Come on, Copper.
They came to play offensively.
On west side. I'm going blind. Looking like easy. We get off my dick.
Seconds left in the 3rd.
Yeah, my homie's there.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, the computer how to get off cool, huh?
From beyond the arc in the 3rd for Sacramento. Here's DJ. Got it off in time. It's no good. DJ has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I need a jump shot that gonna work. Like really, like on playground and motherfucking career.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Motherfuckers going deaf. Weezy F.
Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
All right, guys, remember what we said now. Hey.
I don't let them have.
As we get going here in the 4th quarter, the final quarter of play can change everything. And for Sacramento, they're shooting.
I cry as a river. Got that chocolate T-shirt. Listening to Rebirth.
Out there with Scal LaBissiere.
Hot boy. Free turn. Pussy for dessert.
Bogdanovich in at the 3. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. Another shot. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Well, a few seasons ago, the NBA introduced the last 2-minute report, where they release a review of all the calls in the final 2 minutes of the game.
My brother say these bitches ain't
had some mixed reaction. Chris, how do you feel about the public review that a
licking and dripping water
with the report?
Well, you know, I think pressure should be on referees just like it is on
players. I get it.
I think
little bit. My homie still.
No different from anyone else. I don't know.
Yeah, my homie still.
What a report does by telling you.
Yeah, my homie
still. And that this referee missed the call. So I don't know what it does, but I don't mind it because everyone needs to be held accountable, and transparency is always good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though.
Motherfuckers going deaf.
Every single time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. On the wing, Hield.
Suck your girl.
Back to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc, and still can't cash in on.
And Davis puts it in.
Look at that unselfishness of DJ right there. Always willing to give up the ball when one of his guys has a great look at the rim.
He won't be an international pop star.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2
I thought
start
that boy was
from
about to say a
downtown here in
porn
the
star.
fourth quarter. Passes to Kufis. The feed to Fox. Outside Bogdanovich.
Oh, man.
Foul call that time
Foul
on the way
on me.
up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James. A lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and you would go in the room and watch a little video. So it's the same type premise. It's just that, you know, technology is better today. I mean, every guy wants to do it. You want to know what you're doing well, what you're doing wrong. You're all the coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially is the quarterback of his offense. So it doesn't surprise me before that he's studying tape.
Here is Mason. And Bogdanovich out top the key. No good off the front iron.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board. Wow, he got
man, you know, foul though, man. He was gonna do that. You heard him? I was gonna block that bitch like, yeah.
That's good from Richardson. Miller's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 19 points. And here's Hollins. Moore outside. And a wide open look for DJ.
I know this is going to
with the rebound.
That shit's so
here
good,
comes
bro.
Parsons leading the fast break. Pull up Jay. Bogdanovich, no luck for New Orleans. They've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
But when DJ is on the attack, watch out. Sometimes all you can do is whack him and hope he misses it. Terrific
That's
speed.
what broadcasting. The game almost over.
The free throw drops for Hollins. As you look at the league right now, how different would you say it is from when you played? And if there are a lot of differences, do you like the changes?
The NBA is much different from when I played. When I played, if you shot a jumper from the 15-foot range free throw line, they criticize you as a big fella. Now you have to be able to space the floor. If you were a big fella and led the break back then, they criticize you. Now you have a guy like Durant who is 6'11". So the game has changed from rules. It was so much more physical at the time. It was a slower pace. But, you know, that was then. I love the way that the game is now. I love that players have more freedom. I love that the pace is faster. You don't have to look back at your coach to have a play called every time. The trust is put in these players' skill sets. And so I love it, man. Anytime you can see Harden go to work, Durant go to work, Curry go to work, Westbrook go to work, LeBron go to work, Irving go to work, and just watch them play in an open offense, man, it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I like the changes, and it was fun when I played as well.
5 on the clock. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Hollins with it. Now guarded by Fox. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by DJ.
When you're open, DJ will find you a team-first guy who plays well within the offense.
Now, here's Fox. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Hill, he's checked in for Diallo. Allen comes in for Ejuan Moore. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Sacramento. They set the pick. Here's Fox. Misses off the right iron. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-3 run. Nelson dishes to DJ. Hill, a screen on Parsons. DJ passes to Hill. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
This year, kicks to Parsons. Tries it from 19. Labissiere, no good.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Hollins inside, covered by Parsons, and DJ throws it down hard.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Delaney, the pass to Fox. Over Allen. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here. The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Delaney kicks to Fox. Here's Delaney. And stolen by DJ. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. And Davis throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
Fox dishes to Labissiere. And stolen by Holland. There's the pass to Davis. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Fox passes to Parsons. Here's Delaney. Labissiere, the screen. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Parsons to stop the drought. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's DJ.
Fucking DJ going to the goal.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Richardson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Papianis kicks to Parsons. Chris, bench celebrations can be seen as showing up the other team. Is there a balance in your mind of how players can celebrate without maybe rubbing it in the other team's face?
I mean, this isn't baseball. You know, if basketball was baseball, if we hit a home run, then we could trot, turn around, spin. We don't, you know, you have respect for your players by how hard you play against them, by preparing for them, by, you know, not playing dirty. But basketball, no. No, the culture is in the parks. The culture is with guys that play, and the bench should have as much fun. I love watching the benches go crazy. Think of how hard those guys on the bench work all season long and may never get in. What's wrong with being hyped for your teammates? No, I don't think it should be turned. I love it. Actually, I think some of these benches need to turn it up even more. Hopefully, we get a better show on the bench.
All the officials are all over that one.
He throw good, DJ. Both free throws good for DJ. The Kings shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Now the dish to Richardson. To halt the run, and the basket by Papianis. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Hollins with the stop.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Down low, here's Papianis. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Parsons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Hollins. That one doesn't drop. Parsons with some nice D. Here's Delaney. Guarded by Nelson. Feeds it to Richardson. And stolen by Holland. 2 points. That one goes.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Labissiere, the screen. Delaney kicks to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Labissiere with the screen for Richardson. Rejected by Holland. And Labissiere gets it to go.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DJ.
He's had an effect on every part of this game. A triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
Chris, we've seen video review get introduced into the NBA and tweaked as we go along, refining it, polishing it off. And at this point, would you like to see video review expanded even further? Or do you think it's in a good spot where it stands right now?
I think it's in a good spot right now. I'm sure if I had time to think about it, there are areas in which you want to go to. But if you really think about it, I mean, the game is supposed to be spur of the moment. It's supposed to be just players free-flowing and playing, and you don't want to make the game slower by going to the officiating video every single time. Right now, I don't think you should do it on charges and blocks, which is probably one of the most controversial calls in the game. I think where we have it now is good because it gives a balance, and right now we do not need the game to lengthen in any way, if anything shorten, and I think adding anything more to refereeing and videos I think will just make the game last long.
Mason with it. Now guarded by DJ. Nelson against Richardson. They set the pick. No good there. Excellent D there from Hill. Now here's DJ. Richardson cover. DJ dishes to Hill. Nelson the pass to DJ. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt
Having a score with.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Another triple-double tonight. So is this something you're planning to do all season?
Hey, DA, you can...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, what up, Sam?
What's up?
Wait, hold up. Press is gonna want to talk to you, man. I gotta make you look pretty.
That's right. Yeah, I appreciate you.
You welcome. Go on, kill him.
Always looking out for me, man.